It would seem that this leg of our journey through Mexico is one of adversity and challenges. With many highs, we will inevitably experience the lows. And now, our tab has come due. We made a gamble to wait out weather further inland in the state of Guanajuato. What we found here is a city bursting at the seams with life, color, food, and history. But what awaits us in the city is every traveler's common enemy. You can't travel overland without a few bumps in the road. So, buckle up and let's roam. Guanajuato City, a place that looks like a kindergartner's coloring book and forms a maze so confounding if you don't have a map, you might be lost forever. We're here for a couple days while we wait out bad weather in San Luis Potosí. It's gonna be a good time, but unfortunately, not a long time. We're in Guanajuato, and we're going for a walk. Tight, winding, colorful streets aside, Guanajuato City has an equally colorful and winding past. Guanajuato City, founded in the 16th century, is one of Mexico's most historically and culturally significant cities. Originally a mining settlement, it became one of the world's richest silver-producing regions during the Spanish colonial era, fueling the wealth of New Spain. The city's winding alleyways, colorful facades, and underground roads reflect its unique topography and history. In 1810, Guanajuato played a crucial role in Mexico's fight for independence when insurgents, led by Miguel Hidalgo, launched one of the first major battles at the Altonjica de Granaditas. Today, the city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its well-preserved colonial architecture, vibrant art scene, and the world-famous Cervantino Festival, celebrating its deep cultural and historical legacy. There are 23 churches packed into the limits of Guanajuato City, and nearly endless secret alleyways, nooks, and crannies to be explored. The architecture is colonial, complex, and enticingly elegant. Prepare yourself for a sore neck after a day of peering upwards at the statues, arches, bell towers, and columns. You're stealing all my whipped cream.
It's no sugar whipped cream, you'll be fine. It's me.
Coffee break complete, we continued our exploration of the city, encountering yet more pretty doorways, more towering churches, more quaint and secluded town squares, and more food. Guanajuato City represents our first chance to really throw ourselves headfirst into exploring somewhere on foot. From our campground on the hill, we can walk and explore to our heart's content without having to worry about parking, traffic, or where we'll return to sleep. Not to mention, many of Guanajuato's streets are foot traffic only, providing a really unique and enjoyable walking experience as you explore. Being founded on a silver mine, Guanajuato has a number of these multi-level tunnels running through it. Now being repurposed as roads, drivers and pedestrians can easily take a more direct route through town, cutting down on the higher travel times accrued by the busy and tight streets above ground. With one final treat stop to be made, our day was wrapping up. The prospects of the following day of exploration and food hovered in the forefront of our minds. We had big plans for a hike, some other food vendors to visit, and more customary Mexican alcoholic drinks to consume. Unfortunately, none of that was going to happen.
Well, we both got food poisoning. We've been up all night barfing. And we're both pretty certain that it's from the fish taco or tostada that we had at the bougie restaurant.
Of course, it's the packed, fancy restaurant on the Malecon that we get sick from.
Yeah. So we made a mistake, and there's something when you're traveling that you need to live and eat by. If you don't watch it being prepared in front of you, don't eat it. And if you can't see the ocean, don't eat it.
Don't eat seafood.
You don't eat seafood, yeah.
I just think we should only eat from hole-in-the-wall, cockroach-infested taco stands.
Because we went out with friends last night for drinks, and then after drinks, we went to like a little hole-in-the-wall taco place. None of them were up all night getting sick. It was just us. So, pretty certain it was the...
No more fancy food.
Yeah, just holes in the wall.
We're done.
We're done. I don't think I'm going to be moving a whole lot today. I feel horrible.
I'm fine.
I barfed so much. Well, it's now 3:15 in the afternoon. It's like a good solid 30 degrees outside. Inside the van, we're maybe maintaining 28 degrees or something, slightly cooler, but Meg figures she just got the last of it out, and yeah, we've just been just trying not to die all day, I guess. So I think we're almost through it.
After a day of on and off sleep, mixed in with hurried runs to the bathroom in 30-degree weather while listening to dogs bark and roosters crowing, our time in the city was ending. We had only really planned for 2 full days in the city, and now that the mere thought of food made our innards churn, the city with all its smells, signs, and edible delights put on display had suddenly turned into a nightmare. There was no way we'd be extending our stay. An unfortunate turn of events, but one we had no control over. We were bound to get food poisoning at some point along this grand journey, and it just so happened to be here. Well, we're feeling slightly better today. We've got an hour and a half drive to our next spot, and hopefully we can make it there without throwing up. So, thumbs up.
I don't think throwing up is on the cards.
I hope not. Okay, let's go! We had marked out a southern route to return us to San Luis Potosi, one which would take us over the Sierra Gorda mountains through the town of Xilitla and back up to where we had left only a few days previous. However, we would need to traverse another section of Mexico's high, hot, and dry Central Plateau before getting there. An hour and a half drive away, we arrived at La Bogueña, a shallow lake near San Miguel de Allende. There was little to no shade and sweltering sun beating down on us, so we did our best to beat the heat while still nursing bubbling guts and occasional lightheadedness. The morning brought more dry and unrelenting heat. We'd be making the traverse from here to the Sierra Gorda Mountains via Querétaro City with a short stop off for errands in San Miguel de Allende. It was going to be one of our rougher days in a while, as our bodies were still healing, fatigue made our tempers short, and the heat, while attempting to navigate Querétaro City's bizarre road network, wasn't helping. This nice little dog here has managed to pee on 3 of 4 tires on the van, and I'm sure he's going to mark the 4th before we leave. My goodness, he has a pretty good flow going on. Luckily, our travel day didn't last too long, and we were soon approaching the Pueblo Mágico of Bernal and its massive rock monolith Peña de Bernal. Well, after passing through Bernal and looking up at the monolith and thinking probably not going to come back this way, we decided that we're going to risk it for the biscuit, see how we manage on a hike tomorrow. So once Meg's done work tomorrow morning, we're going to go and crawl our way up this monolith and hope we don't throw up. It's going to be fun.
But
so we found out after a little bit of research that you can't actually make it to the top of the monolith. The last 100 meters or so are closed. You need a guide and a rock climbing equipment to do it. It's unfortunate, but I think it's okay. We're maybe feeling like 2% better this morning, but can already feel just like the slight incline and walk that we've made to get here. So hopefully we don't go to Barf Town today and we make it to wherever this trail ends. And looks like we got another dog friend with us.
What should we call him?
I want to call him Buster. He looks like a Buster. Yeah, Buster. Hey, Buster.
Buster.
Peña de Bernal, located in Querétaro, is one of the tallest monoliths in the world, rising about 433 meters or 1,421 feet above the town of Bernal. Formed from solidified volcanic magma millions of years ago, it is a geological wonder and a major tourist attraction. While Peña de Bernal is not the largest by volume, it is amongst the tallest freestanding monoliths in the world and one of the most accessible for visitors.
Well, that's the tug right there.
Yeah,
That's all.
unfortunately. Well, this is me and my new buddy.
Oh my gosh,
Queso
it's so
con
good.
mazapán, higo con queso, empaque de mantequilla nata y durazno.
Should we get the guayaba one? It's this big.
Una de guayaba. ¿De guayaba? Sí.
What did you get, babe?
We got pan de queso de guayaba. So it's like a sweet bread with cream cheese and guava, like guava filling. Yeah, like guava jam, I guess. Look at this monster. Like we don't have enough bread.
We just needed more bread. Carbohydrates, replenish the energy levels.
See. Getting a good slice. Check it out.
Nice.
Apparently this is like what the town is famous for, this tiny town.
Cool.
Yeah,
It's pretty tasty.
treat. It would be great with a cup of tea or coffee. Yeah.
And then we promptly left Bernal behind and made our way towards the Sierra Gorda Mountains in search of cool temperatures and a place to call home for the night.
Up this hill. She's crawling. Road crawling.
Where's that transfer gates when you need it?
Got one.
Holy heck.
It's great.
These trees are so cool.
If you're enjoying this film and want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It's a free and easy way to help our videos make it to a wider audience.
So we've arrived in a little town called Cuatro Palos, and it's got this really epic mirador that you hike to. It's about a kilometer long hike with 100 meters of elevation, and we're going to be camping here tonight, but boy was it a struggle to get them to let us camp here. I think they're pretty concerned about people not littering and defecating in their village, which is totally understandable. It just took me a while to translate so that there was an understanding that we're self-contained. I gotta learn Spanish quicker. Yeah, so we're gonna go and hike to this mirador for sunrise, and then hit the road again for sunset. And then we're gonna go hit the road again tomorrow morning.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, and take this one. Oh, you the cutest. You the cutest. Yes, you are.
Look at this precious little thing.
Oh, this one's too little. Where's your mom?
Oh, hello. Hello, you're cute. All right, we're about to head out on the hike up to the Mirador. Can't do it without a guide, apparently, and so we just have someone walk up with us, I guess.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Meg's dream come true. It's really happening.
It's a pony.
It's a pony.
It's a baby. Fuzzy. Oh, it's so cute.
Happy Meg.
Yes.
It was a hard day, but
Yes.
now it's a good day.
Yeah.
Of all the places to wake, few are as breathtaking as a mountaintop at sunrise, where the world feels untouched and time moves at the pace of the sun rising. There are no buildings to block the first golden light, no city noise to break the silence, just the quiet hum of the earth stirring awake. In moments like these, when the sky shifts from the deep blue to fire-lit gold, you do the only thing that feels right. You stop, you watch, and for a little while, nothing else matters. Well, we're just about to leave here, but last night, holy moly, I swear wind was gonna blow over the van. It was crazy windy here, and aside from the barking dogs and roosters, it's pretty good. So we're gonna head down the mountain and find a waterfall today. A short and steep drive down the mountain is a small town of Chuveje, and right before you arrive, there is Cascada El Chuveje. Google images and reviews of the attraction weren't particularly inspiring, and we nearly didn't go. But seeing as we were going to be staying close by, we decided to pay the fee, get some exercise, and maybe have a chance to cool off. We were just about to learn, again, why you don't judge a book by its cover. What we found beyond the gates to Cascada El Chuveje was a place that can only be equated to a real-life Rivendell from Lord of the Rings.
Wow, so Google reviews really did not do this place justice at all.
Really? Wow. So beautiful.
Whoa!
Wow.
That's way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
It's places like this that remind us why we choose to travel slowly, savoring each stop rather than rushing past. This hidden gem, tucked away in the mountains, could have easily gone unnoticed, a fleeting blur in the rearview mirror. But by moving just a short distance that day, we gave ourselves the chance to stumble upon something truly special. And in doing so, we found not just another stop on the map, but one of the most memorable moments of our journey.
This place is wild! Wow. What do you think? Thumbs up!
Fairy Tale Wonderland!
We stayed the night and following day in a spot tucked away just downriver from the waterfall. Looking back on where the week had begun, it was with a sigh of relief that we had made it through one of the inevitable and unavoidable travel ordeals that lay in our path. It's funny when you're in it and suffering through being sick, it's so easy to ask if it will ever end, and then how easy it is to forget how bad it was later on. The beauty of it all, though, is that you're on the road wandering through a beautiful place, and the next incredible thing that will take your mind off the discomfort is likely just around the corner. Thank you for being here along with us on this journey. We hope that our stories and experiences inspire you and encourage you to get out there in the big, beautiful world that surrounds you in pursuit of your next big adventure so you can form long-lasting memories. Until the next one, keep on roaming. If you'd like to see behind-the-scenes content, get route and camp spot information, or if you'd just like to help support us by putting some gas in our tank each month, you can contribute on Patreon. And before you go, don't forget to check out slowroamers.com to get yourself some rad Slow Roamers merch.